All right, I'm going to do a thing. Welcome to Lights, Camera, Objection. We are a troupe of amateur voice actors who are here to bring you fully voiced playthroughs of Capcom's Ace Attorney games. If this is your first experience with the Ace Attorney series, we have a no spoilers policy to ensure that first-timers have the unfiltered experience. No killers or other major surprises will be revealed ahead of time. So let's meet the cast and find out who they'll be voicing in the third Turnabout. When I give your name, please introduce yourself with your pronouns and tell us who you'll be playing in Episode 3, Turnabout Samurai. Co-Pilot Koko.
Hello again, everyone. Welcome back. It is Co-Pilot Koko. My pronouns are he, him, and I will be playing Phoenix Wright.
All right, Makina.
Hi, I'm Makina. I'll be playing Maya Faye. My pronouns are she, her.
All right, Dusk.
Hi, I'm Dusk, they, them. I will be playing Miles Edgeworth. Nice to see you.
Voice Flower.
Hi, I'm Voice Flower. You can call me Voice. My pronouns are she, her, and I'll be playing D. Vasquez today.
And Nyard.
Hey, I'm Nyard. My pronouns are he, him, and I'll be playing Will Powers today.
And I'll be playing D. Vasquez today.
And I'm Sir Syzer. My pronouns are he, him, and I'll be voicing the judge. So, I need my gavel for the next part. Where'd it go? Oh, it's okay.
You have an actual gavel?
I'll be voicing. Yeah. All right. So, without further ado, court is now in session for Lights, Camera, Objection.
That was pretty unique.
All right.
I liked it.
Yeah. Good work. All right. So let's move on to the final day trial of Episode 3, Turnabout Samurai. October 20, 10 a.m., District Court, Courtroom Number 4. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers.
The prosecution is ready, Your Honor.
The defense is ready, Your Honor.
Today will be the final day of this trial. I hope both the prosecution and the defense will be able to present decisive evidence. Very well, Mr. Edgeworth. Your opening statement.
In yesterday's session, the defense presented us with a new theory for the case. He claims that the scene of the crime was, in fact, Studio 2. Today, I will call on people present in Studio 2 trailer that day. From their testimonies, the truth will become clear.
Very well.
Edgeworth seems a bit on edge today.
Edgy boy.
You may call your first witness, Mr. Edgeworth.
The prosecution calls Ms. D. Vasquez to the stand. Ms. D. Vasquez is a producer who was present in the Studio 2 trailer that day. Will the witness state her name and occupation?
D. Vasquez. I am a producer for Global Studios.
On the day of the murder, you were in the trailer in Studio 2.
As everyone here knows, yes. I dislike needless banter.
Voice?
Eh? Did that not come in?
I did not hear
maybe
it.
I just...
Not
I
from
Yeah.
delivered the line.
I didn't hear it.
You didn't hear it? Hold on, let me
No.
change my settings. It could be,
What are your thoughts on
It did some
banter?
through Discord noise filter.
Yeah, could have been. Let me check. Okay. I dislike needless banter.
There we go.
If you must pontificate, do it when I'm not here.
Very well, Miss Vasquez. Please give the court your testimony concerning the day of the murder.
Nick, I know she did it. Make her pay.
Right. If she's guilty, I'll catch her with her pants down, so to speak.
All right. I know what Nick's thinking about.
I guess so.
All right. The day of the murder.
I entered the trailer, a little before noon. The meeting began at 12 o'clock sharp. It ended at 4 o'clock. There was to be a rehearsal afterwards, so we went to Studio 1. I was fatigued, so I had Sal take me. At 2:30, we took a 15-minute break in the meeting. Sal and I ate T-bone steaks on the table in front of the trailer. We found Hammer's body later, when we all went to a Studio 1. That's all.
I have a question about one part of your testimony. You were fatigued, so you had Saul take you?
Divan.
Hmm?
There's a ban at Studio 2. I had him take me in that. I thought it might be risky to walk, what with that monkey's head toppling over.
Van. Manella used this van to drive Vasquez to Studio 1 after the meeting in the trailer. I see. Very well. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination.
This is the final battle, Nick. Let's do it.
All right.
I think Judgy just asked the golden question.
Yeah. Let's look at our court record, because it has been a little bit since
A little bit, yes, correct.
Yeah.
So,
All right.
What did Judge just ask?
Well, he asked about why she was fatigued and how she was taken by Sal to Studio 1. The thing was that she said that it was at 2:30, but she also said that it was because she anticipated that the monkey's head would be fallen over. I think that's the incriminating bit of testimony.
Yeah, what
Right.
time did Monkey's head fall over? Do we know?
Yeah, like, look at it. Because it stopped whenever 2:15. So,
If she
how
was...
did she know that it had
Yeah.
fallen over
Yep.
already by that time? I don't know.
Well, if she was in
seems
the
off to me.
trailer... Yeah, if she was in the trailer the entire time and then she had to, like, go to Studio 1, I don't think she would have known.
Right.
The meeting began at 12 sharp. It ended at 4?
Okay, so let's see.
We could press pretty much everywhere, right?
Yeah, I think we'll...
We can. Let's press this one in
Review.
particular.
Sure.
Hold it! Oh, that's you.
Hold
Sorry,
on!
I'm used.
It's so
I've been
fun.
used to doing Ryunosuke.
Yeah,
That's
that's
okay.
right.
Hold on. You had Sal take you? What does that mean?
It means what I just said.
Yeah.
It means what I just said. I had a Sal take me to a Studio 2 in the Studio 2 van.
Oh, right. What? Okay. At 2:30, we took a 15-minute long break in the meeting. Okay.
Okay.
Well, Nick, find anything?
I kind of wish she said a little more.
Mm-hmm.
It's hard. I think she's pretty used to being the boss. But I'm sure you'll find some kind of contradiction in what she said. somewhere.
Okay.
I think we should go back to the point where she mentions the monkey.
Well, that was a piece of evidence, I think.
But didn't she say... Oh.
At 2:30, we took a 15-minute long break. I think you can present the evidence here, maybe.
Yeah, I just thought the thing
Or
about
just
the
press
monkey
here.
head was a part of the testimony, but I guess it wasn't.
No, it's now a piece of evidence.
Let's, I think, I kind of remember her
Van.
saying something along those lines too, but it may have been just like an offhand comment, not in the actual
in answer
testimony,
to the judge,
you know?
Right. It wasn't in the
Yeah.
actual
Yeah,
it
testimony.
wasn't.
But we got the evidence of the van.
Let's go ahead and press this statement and then go from there.
Okay. Hold it! And what were you doing during that time?
Don't hit your desk. It irritates me.
Yeah. Mr. Wright. Oops.
It was a 15-minute break. That's all she had to say.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. I'll do this one as well. Might as well.
Hold it! Do you have someone who can verify this?
Sal.
No, I mean someone else.
One person is enough.
If she committed murder during that break, she wouldn't have had time to eat a T-bone steak. If I had some evidence that proves she didn't eat that steak.
Okay.
One of the T-bone steaks was uneaten, wasn't it?
Yeah,
I
let's
think it
look at the court record. 'Cause I think that's what we need to prove in this situation. He pretty much just told us that's what we need to prove, but let's have a look at the court record.
Steak plate is... Nope, they did... Nope, they were both eaten.
On it are traces of sleeping pills. That's the one that the victim ate.
Yeah, so that's not the right plate right there.
Yeah.
You know, it's funny. They say
I
it's a
thought Sal
T-bone
ate two
steak,
or
but the
something.
T-bone isn't there.
Yeah, you're right about
It
that.
looks like a rib.
Don't worry about it. The Japanese don't know how steak works.
They just think it's called a T-bone.
This is
Probably think
America.
it
We
stands for
eat burgers
Texas or
here in
something.
Phoenix, Wright, California, 2016 land. What are you talking about? That being said,
Okay.
Okay, let's see here.
how do we know she didn't eat the steak? I mean, like, she ate the steak.
Maybe
Well, I know
this
she
is
ate
the
the
proof
cheese.
of that, because if they couldn't have had the steaks brought at that time, right?
It's possible.
Oh, that is it. Because
That
the
seems
steaks,
good.
because
Yeah.
the steaks came from the other area where we first met Penny Nichols. Which is Studio
Okay, let's
1.
try it.
Alrighty. Objection!
Nope.
No.
Your Honor, that statement contradicts this evidence.
It does? I don't see anything contradictory.
Huh? Really?
Objection overruled. Try to think before you make accusations, Mr. Wright.
Whoops. That didn't go so well.
Let's if you don't mind, I feel like we should just go a little more methodical and just press every statement,
Okay, we'll yeah.
starting from the beginning.
Okay.
Hold it! By yourself?
Yes.
And you didn't stop in the employee area?
No.
Want to do a resync then?
Yeah, this just... I need to get a new thing, because, like, if the wire disconnects for even a second, it just stops recording. Is there a way to change the settings that way?
I don't
I'm
even
not
use
sure of.
Audacity, so I don't know.
Well, whatever.
All right. Well, let's do it. Ready?
All right.
3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1.
Wait. The T-bone steaks weren't in Studio 1, Studio 2 at all. They were in the employee area.
Exactly.
Okay.
No.
It was
Oh.
it was the other.
Well,
Wasn't it like?
didn't
I don't think
read
it was. I don't think it was Sal who ate them, right?
No.
No.
One.
They did. There was another plate. We just don't have it as evidence for whatever reason.
I see. Or there's actually a line from before, so I'm just gonna get it before we go to this yes, which is
Yep.
Are you always this terse?
Yes.
Oh dear.
All right. Let's press.
Hold it! Did no one leave during the meeting?
No one.
Come on, why don't we let's talk a bit more about that.
Objection! The witness did not come here to engage in idle conversation. Stop interrupting the testimony.
The same could be said to you, Mr. Edgeworth. And please stop banging your little desk. It hurts my ears.
All right. We didn't press this one yet.
Hold it! And when exactly was that?
I've forgotten.
Ma'am, you are under oath. Maybe you could try remembering?
No.
I'm sorry.
No.
Dusk.
Sorry. The meeting ended at 4, and the rehearsal was scheduled for 5. I would think it was between those times.
You would think? Come on. All you did was state the obvious, Edgeworth.
I was fatigued, so I had Sal take me.
Okay. Okay, we've pressed the rest of these, I'm fairly certain.
Yeah.
All right, so any thoughts?
Can we go back to the van in the court record? I just want to read what the text says.
Absolutely.
She specified she ate a T-bone steak, but I don't know, I just don't remember finding any, bone steaks,
Correct.
in the place where she said she ate them.
Yeah, I do
Correct.
specifically
And this
remember
T-bone
Sal
steak-
saying that he ate 2 of them or something, though. If only we had that as evidence.
That would be good.
Let's see here. Wait. So, what's that
I think
photo
we have to use
had?
the
What's
van because we were just given the van as evidence. I feel like the van is the key piece of evidence right now.
Yeah, let's see here. Oh, give me just 1 second here. Where are we going to present it, though, is the question.
I think where she says that they went to Studio 1.
Okay.
Yeah.
But what's the contradiction there? Because I
Well,
don't think... It says that...
It said the monkey head was fallen, but you could try presenting the monkey head there instead. Maybe we just presented the monkey head earlier on the wrong portion.
Yeah, it's possible. Where do we
But I
present the
think
monkey
using
head?
the van. I think we did it on this one.
Okay. Yeah, we can try the van.
Okay, I just looked up the answer right now. Do you want me to just go ahead and put it in?
Yeah, it's fucking stupid.
Yeah.
What?
All right, we're actually are using the steak plates.
Oh, because the stakes were found in... This isn't a real Okay, objection! Ha! As I thought! You claim you ate a T-bone steak. But I say you did not.
Okay. Yeah,
What's this now, Mr. Wright?
Circles.
Yeah.
Look at this.
It's a plate?
This plate was on the table in the employee area. As you can see, a large bone has been left behind.
You were right, Dusk.
Mr. Wright, need I remind you it was a T-bone steak?
Exactly my point. Remember, if you will, Miss Vasquez and Mr. Manella ate at a table outside the trailer. Yet there were no bones left on the plates. The plates were bare. Oh, there's two.
We never would have gotten that one.
Places, and yeah, we wouldn't.
We were supposed to just remember that, I guess.
Why weren't the plates evidence, Miss Vasquez?
Right?
Tell me, how can a person eat a T-bone steak and not leave the bone? Okay. I think I know how.
You ate the bone
You
too.
didn't eat the steak. You ate a boneless steak.
T-bone.
Come on.
You didn't eat any steak during that break. You took your steak and threw it somewhere, like that incinerator.
Actually, inside Salmonella's face. That's where she threw it.
Oh, man.
I see. Then what was Miss Vasquez doing during her break?
Isn't it obvious, Your Honor? Meeting the Steel Samurai.
Picking on Salmonella.
She was meeting with the Steel Samurai.
Order! Are you saying?
Yes, Your Honor. As Miss Vasquez left the trailer to eat her steak, she ran into the Steel Samurai. And then you did it. You killed him with your own hands.
Mr. Wright! Isn't that a little presumptuous?
Objection! What kind of stunt are you trying to pull, Wright?
Let him claim what he wants. You say I did it?
Yes.
Fascinating. And here I was worrying that today would be as boring as all the rest. Very well. Let us have a battle of wits, you and I.
Any day, Vasquez.
Good luck, Nick.
And let's see. What was the murder weapon again? Oh yes, the samurai spear.
Yes.
I am, as you can see, a woman of petite stature. How could I possibly use that heavy spear as a weapon?
You couldn't, could you?
You want to pick that one?
Yeah, because I think I know what happened.
Yeah,
Okay.
It was, yeah. I think
Yep.
we're on the right track. It's also, I feel like I remember it from playing, but
I think you would have a great deal of difficulty using that as a weapon. Pretty much anyone would.
you see,
Yes. However, that has no bearing on this case.
meaning,
The samurai spear was not the murder weapon.
What?
What is the meaning of this? The spear was found lying next to the victim's body.
I have proof, Your Honor. I can prove that the samurai spear was not used as the murder weapon. Yep.
Okay. So we're going to present this.
Take that!
Wrong, Mr.
What?
Wright.
No health bar. But I haven't said anything yet.
I know you well enough by now to know when you're going to present the wrong evidence.
Excuse me?
I can sense it too, with my fey blood.
Okay. So I picked the wrong evidence. Enough with all the sensing.
That was a funny piece of dialogue.
Right. Okay. Here's the real evidence, Your Honor. I can prove that the samurai spear was not used as the murder weapon.
Yes. The samurai.
Oh.
Wait. Cody's camera. Wait, because he took a moment of a break in the shaft has been ended with the. I
Wait,
feel like
no,
maybe
that's
it
it.
might be the spear because it was broken, so it couldn't really pierce somebody.
Yes.
I
Okay.
believe it was mended by Penny, like earlier in the day, at the morning practice or whatever.
Let's give it a try. I don't think we're going to get penalized at this point, so we can just kind of shoot in the dark.
All right. If not, then maybe Cody's camera.
Take that!
All right, here we are.
I present my proof. The so-called murder weapon.
But that is the murder weapon.
Not so fast. Remember that the spear broke during the morning action... remember that the spear broke during the morning action scene run-through? But someone fixed the spear. It was the security lady.
Oh, it was Oldbag.
She fixed it with duct tape. Now tell me, how is it possible for someone to stab a man who's wearing a thick costume with this through the chest?
Order!
I feel like you need a forensics team here.
Mr. Wright, what are you driving at? Think about what you're...
Silence. I'm the one testifying here, and I will be heard. Are you quite sane?
Are you even aware of what... Oh.
That's still the...
Are you even aware of what you're saying? If the samurai spear was not the murder weapon, then pray tell what was. How was Hammer killed?
Well, Mr. Wright, can you tell us what weapon was used to kill Mr. Hammer?
I can tell you. Would I make a claim like that if I couldn't tell you what the weapon was?
I'm afraid your confidence can sometimes be unfounded, Mr. Wright. Very well, let's see this murder weapon then. Want to go with this one now?
Wait.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
The
so.
sleeping pills, isn't it?
No. He fell on the spike.
This is the fence spike.
Broken fence spike.
Right.
Take that! Look at this photo.
Yep.
Well, what is this? Why, that's Jack Hammer standing at the top of the stairs. Order! Order! If I cannot have order, this trial will be suspended. Mr. Wright, what is all this about?
This photograph is from 5 years ago. There was an unfortunate accident at Global Studios. This is a photo of that very accident. Not a word of this was leaked to the outside. It was a close-kept secret at the studios.
Dusk?
What does that have to do with this current case?
Mr. Edgeworth. You still can't see it? See the man fallen in this photo? See how the fence post pierced him through the chest?
What? Are you saying...
Yes. What happened 5 years ago has happened again.
Probably replaced the fence at some point.
Mr. Wright, continue.
It's 2:30 on the day of the murder. Miss D. Vasquez meets Jack Hammer outside the Studio 2 trailer. Then, she did it. She pushed Mr. Hammer off the stairs onto the fence. Just like Mr. Hammer had done himself 5 years ago. Though whether she did it on purpose or by accident, I cannot say.
In other words, the victim, Mr. Hammer, he died in the same way that he caused another man to die 5 years ago.
Yes. Precisely. Ironic, isn't it?
Oh, very creative, Mr. Wright. I could use a man like you on my script writing staff.
You deny that what I say is true?
Mr. Wright. Let's say, for the sake of argument, that Amber died at the trailer as you say. Yet, the body was found at the Studio 1, was it not? And in the evil magistrate's costume, no less. Are you then claiming that I carried the body to Studio 1 and returned to the trailer, all in the space of a 15-minute break? How could I have possibly disposed of the body?
The break in the meeting of the trailer lasted 15 minutes, 2:30 to 2:45. Could Jack Hammer have been pushed off the stairs to his death, then carried to Studio 1 and placed inside his costume? There wasn't enough time.
Indeed. Well, Mr. Wright, how could she have dealt with the body? I bet, what do you think? I bet she could move it.
There's a van.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's super a van.
You'd be surprised. I bet she could do it.
Or maybe it was could have been another way. Anyway.
Cody Hackins in the background. I bet you could.
He's teasing.
When people think their life depends on it, they can do amazing things.
Mr. Wright, this is not an episode of That's Incredible.
What?
If you claim she did everything in 15 minutes...
Let me guess. Show me proof.
Correct! Show me proof.
Wait.
How am I supposed to do that?
Then I won't have you making unsubstantiated claims.
But you should file an OSHA report.
Definitely.
Wait a second. How does he know what I'm thinking?
I need only look at the cold sweat running down your face to know what you're thinking.
Whoa.
Mr. Wright, perhaps you'd like to reconsider your claim.
He's reading
Well,
my sweat
Mr. Wright?
droplets like Braille.
How could she have dealt with the body? She had another way.
Yeah, she had another way.
Okay.
What if she had another way to carry the body, other than her own two hands?
For instance?
Actually, for that matter, there was no need for her to do the deed in 15 minutes at all. And there was a way for you to carry that body.
Interesting. Let's hear it then.
Mr. Wright, please show us how she carried the body.
We're doing it. We're implicating
Now
Salmonella.
we-
Van
So it
time.
goes.
Van time.
Salmonella, you're on the hook.
Yeah.
Take that! Miss Vasquez, you carried the body to Studio 1. And you used the studio van to do it. Recall your testimony.
There was to be a rehearsal afterwards, so we went to a Studio 1. I was fatigued, so I had Sal take me. There was a band there, right? I had Sal drive me.
You used the van to carry the body to Studio 1. Then, before everyone else got there, you put the body into the magistrate costume.
Objection! Hold on, Wright. Don't forget, it was Sal Manella that drove the van. Are you suggesting that Mr. Manella was a conspirator?
Of course
Yes.
he was. Of course, Salmonella had to have been a conspirator. The body had to be placed in the van and put into the costume. There's no way Miss Vasquez could have done that alone. Also, don't forget that they had to dispose of the Steel Samurai costume. They had to, because it was covered in Mr. Hammer's blood. They probably burned it in that small incinerator. Well, Miss Vasquez, shall I continue?
No need. You're smarter than you look, Mr. Wright. I lose. You win. It was fun.
I win? So what happens next? Don't... me. Don't you have anything to say?
What would you like me to say?
Huh? I lost? Something like that? Anything?
I just said that.
Wait. So you mean... D. Vasquez. So, it was you? You killed Jack Hammer.
Who can say?
Huh?
Are you sure I did it? Mr. Wright, we just engaged in a battle of wits. And the result of that battle, you proved the possibility that I murdered Hammer.
Right.
But that is only a possibility. Proof is another thing altogether. You lack decisive proof, Mr. Wright.
What? What?
Order! Mr. Edgeworth, your thoughts?
Of course, it's as the witness says. Certainly, it does seem very likely that she did it, but there's no proof.
Edgeworth isn't sure.
Well, I came here as a witness today. If you've no more questions, I'll be leaving.
What do I do now? Testify again, Vasquez. I'd like you to testify again.
Testify again?
Know when to give up, Mr. Wright. Think about it. Even if I were to testify again, what's the point? I can only say what I said before. The truth, Mr. Wright. I've already said all there is to say. What would happen if I said it again? You'd ask the same questions and get the same answers. A waste of time.
Damn! To come so far only to fail.
As it seems there are no further questions, I would like to end the cross-examination of the witness, Miss Vasquez.
Objection!
Ho ho ho, edgy boy.
Yes, Mr. Edgeworth?
I was hoping to come up with a question while I was objecting, Your Honor. I didn't.
I see. Very well.
Objection! Your Honor! I requested the witness testify again.
You are the prosecutor, are you not? Why are you badgering me? I'm your witness.
I just want to hear your testimony again.
Does this make any sense, Your Honor? I don't see why we have anything to gain by repeating the last several minutes.
Mr. Edgeworth, I too see little point in making Miss Vasquez repeat herself. What exactly did you want her to testify about?
Well, yes. Indeed. Verily, I say, ergo. I want to hear about what happened after they found the body.
After they found the body? Very well. The witness will testify to the court concerning this matter.
Nick, why did Edgeworth...
Who knows? He probably realized she did it too.
But... Wasn't he the one that said he always gets a guilty verdict? After all that...
Edgeworth.
After finding the body.
I was with Sal and Oldbag, the security lady, when we found the body. The assistant was there too, only Powers was absent. I immediately called the police. Then Powers showed up. The security lady, Oldbag, was quite agitated, pointing at Powers saying, "He did it." I asked to be left out of the proceedings. I went back to the trailer to get my script and direction notes. Then I went home.
I see no issues raised by this testimony. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination.
She can't have gone back to the trailer because the monkey hid.
Yeah.
Okay, Nick, we're close. Real close. She may be acting tough now, but if you put her on the spot, she's sure to falter. Find the key you need and twist the truth out of her, Nick.
Right.
All right. I think we probably need to press on something to get more information.
Sure.
Yeah. So let's just start.
Hold it! What time was that?
We were to meet at 5 o'clock for the rehearsal. So I'd say it was then.
When exactly did you and Mr. Manella arrive at the studio?
About 10 minutes before. I wasn't stuffing any bodies into costumes, mind you.
We're gonna press harder on that one. Where were the other employees when you got to the studio?
They weren't there yet.
Well, then you could have put Hammer in that costume with Salmonella's help.
Oh. What did I just say? Did I not say I wasn't stuffing any bodies into any costumes? You should try to listen to what people are saying, boy.
Boy.
The witness will continue her testimony. All right. Press this.
Hold it! Mr. Powers was taking a nap, correct?
So he says.
Did no one go to call him?
Remember,
Remember what?
there was a dead body lying in front of us. Yet you expect me to be calm?
You certainly seemed calm enough when I accused you of murder. We can only press harder. Wait a second. Wouldn't that be the other way around?
The other way around.
You discovered a murdered body and one person was missing, right? Wouldn't you normally go looking for the missing person?
I have to agree with the defense on this one. Well, Miss Vasquez?
Illogically speaking, perhaps. But no one there was thinking very logically, I assure you. Also, without his steel samurai costume, Powers doesn't really stand out. We often left him on the bus when shooting at location. No one noticed he was missing.
Poor Powers.
Well, I suppose that explains that. Very well, Miss Vasquez. You may continue.
Hold it! What was everyone else doing at that time?
No one said a thing. It was silent. Completely silent. So we stood there until Powers finally arrived on the scene. Sorry, I'm late. Then, silence. Dead silence. Silence.
Hey, Nick. Why is everyone so quiet? Someone should do something to lighten things up.
Hold it! Oldbag, the security lady. Why did the security lady think Powers had done it?
She said because she saw him going toward the studio.
Right. The Steel Samurai. Yeah, press harder. Did the detective arrest Mr. Powers based solely on the security lady's word?
Perhaps not. She seems to have also given the detective that a photograph. Of course, I heard all of this after the fact.
That photograph, meaning the one taken by the security camera.
She's not known for exhibiting the best sense of judgment when it comes to Amber.
I don't think there's anything in here I can use.
Okay.
Hold it! You asked to be left out?
Yes. It seems that everyone else was questioned. And I'm really not fond of that sort of thing.
But you can't just decide who the police will and won't question.
Thankfully, the studio thinks otherwise. They were nice enough to understand that, since we were in a meeting. There was no way we could have been involved. Thus, they covered for us.
Covered for you? Or covered it up for you? There must have been a lot riding on it with all those bigwigs at the meeting. I'm sure her professionals helped convince everyone they didn't require questioning. Hold it! The script and your direction notes?
Yes, they're quite valuable. It wouldn't do to have them stolen.
No, I guess not. Press harder. But wait a second. I thought you came to Studio One for a rehearsal. Why didn't you bring your script and notes?
Well, I was under the impression that we wouldn't be able to rehearse anything.
Why?
There was a murder, after all. Who could think of rehearsing after that?
Oh, yeah, I guess.
Very well. Miss Vasquez, please continue.
Objection! Your Honor, I have an objection to the witness's last statement.
Oh.
Huh?
Think. Ms. Vasquez said she didn't bring the script because there wouldn't be a rehearsal. Don't you see what this means? She would have had to know about the murder before going to Studio One.
Thank you.
She fucked up.
Order! Order! Mr. Edgeworth! What you have just said is a reasonable observation. However, I find it hard to understand why the prosecution would make such a move. Or are you thinking of a career change to defense?
I appreciate the concern, Your Honor. I will stand by my statement, however, regardless of how the court sees my role here. Now, Ms. Vasquez, do you have an explanation?
I can't believe Edgeworth is helping me.
So the prosecution is in cahoots with the defense? What kind of court is this? No matter. I think you misunderstood me. I had a perfectly good reason to believe there would be no rehearsal.
Very well. The witness will change her testimony to reflect this reason.
I knew that Hammer was injured and couldn't do any action scenes, so I left them behind.
Okay. Think here. This is what we need.
Why?
Because it shows him dragging a leg, right?
Yes.
So that would indicate that he was the one in the costume.
Oh, hold on.
Oh, shit. Yeah, what?
Is there no further testimony there?
Right, we should probably press this.
Oh, yeah, let's press first.
Oh god, stream's lagging on me. Oh, we're good. Hold it! How did you know about the injury?
How did I know? Sal. He told me.
Sal the director?
You have to find something to peg this on her here. Or everything we've done till now will have been wasted. I believe in you, Nick. Go get him.
Okay, so let's move to the statement that was added.
Yeah.
Alright, we... Oops, hold on.
Couldn't do any action scenes.
Any other thoughts before I present this, or do we want to poke around a little more?
I think you're right.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Okay.
I don't have any better ideas. Yeah, there we go.
Objection! You knew that Hammer was injured. Don't you think that's a little funny, Miss D. Vasquez? I mean, it was the Steel Samurai who was injured. It was Will Powers.
What?
Mr. Wright, explain yourself!
Yes, Mr. Hammer is dragging his leg in this photo. But that's because he was pretending to be Mr. Powers.
Pretending?
One person was injured in the run-through that morning. That person was Mr. Powers, not Mr. Hammer.
Oh, damn. I forgot that.
Now, why did you think it was Mr. Hammer who was injured?
I already said it was Sal who told me. That's right. I must have gotten it wrong.
I think not. Mr. Manella was at the run-through that morning. He would have known it was Mr. Powers who was injured. He saw it happen. Why would he tell you the wrong person? Miss Vasquez, you saw Hammer limping. Actually, you didn't hear anything from Mr. Manella. You saw Mr. Hammer limping with your own eyes.
Yes, but wasn't it Mr. Powers who was injured?
Yes, but remember, Mr. Hammer was dragging his leg too. He was pretending to be Mr. Powers. And when was he doing this?
Well, it would have had to have been after he put on the Steel Samurai costume and went to Studio 2, where he was murdered.
Exactly. Miss Vasquez. You met him, didn't you? You saw the Steel Samurai limping. And Mr. Hammer was in that Steel Samurai suit. That's why you were confused. That's why you thought it was Mr. Hammer who had been injured that morning.
Order! Order! I will have order!
Witness. Can you refute this claim?
Yeah, let's see us sneak out of this one, Vasquez.
Very well. I have a question for you.
Ugh. Why are the real killers always so persistent?
Why in the world would I want Mr. Hammer dead? Yes, he'd fallen on hard times, but he was a star. I had nothing to gain from his death. Nothing.
Yes, you would need a motive. Why would she have killed the victim? If there is a reason, it is unclear to this court. Does the defense have anything to say in the matter? In other words, can you prove she had a motive?
Of course I can prove it.
Yeah.
Okay. I have proof, and I'll show it to you. I present to the court the evidence as to Miss Vasquez's motive in this murder.
Is it going to be the photo?
Yup.
Okay.
I think so.
Yup.
Take that! This is my proof.
This is the photo from before?
This photo reveals the motive in this murder. I'm right, aren't I, Miss Vasquez? 5 years ago, Mr. Hammer was at the height of his fame. With D. Vasquez's help, a terrible accident was swept under the carpet. Ladies and gentlemen of the court, the case currently up for trial. It began on that day, 5 years ago. Ironically enough, that accident precipitated Mr. Hammer's fall. His fall from stardom.
His guilt weighed him down, no doubt.
However, you, D. Vasquez, used Mr. Hammer. You made him work for you for petty change.
Bringing us to the present day, and Mr. Hammer's last role as the evil magistrate.
Yes, undoubtedly, it was a constant source of shame for the ex-star.
One moment, Mr. Wright. We are talking about motives here, yet you have only talked about Mr. Hammer. It almost seems as if it was Mr. Hammer who had killed D. Vasquez, not the other way around. What motive would Miss Vasquez have?
Yes, that's right. Stream froze for
Screen
me.
froze for me.
Okay.
Oh, there it is.
According to what you say, I would have had no reason to kill Hammer. He was a good source of income for me. And I never get rid of useful men. It's a policy of mine.
Mr. Wright? Please explain Mrs. Vasquez's reason for murder.
Shit. I don't think we have the evidence of
What if it was self-defense?
That's kind of what I'm thinking.
But I think she... Well...
We still have plenty of stuff. We could just click she had no motive and then try to find evidence.
True. But I feel like...
Alright, let's do she had no motive, then go from there.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
She had no motive, Your Honor.
What's that now?
It was Mr. Hammer who was out for blood. All Miss Vasquez did was push him off the stairs in self-defense.
What's that now?
It's simple. Mr. Hammer was intending to kill Miss Vasquez.
Steel Samurai theme song,
What?
baby.
What? Oh, sorry, that's not me.
Oh, it's okay.
It was Edgeworth.
Oh, is that me? I'm sorry.
Yeah. We're both confused.
What?
Your Honor. Jackhammer drugged Mr. Powers with sleeping pills. Jackhammer snuck into the dressing room and stole the Steel Samurai costume. Jackhammer wore the costume to fool the security lady into thinking he was Powers. Then Jackhammer made his way to the trailer. And for what purpose, you ask? To kill D. Vasquez, who had so cruelly taken advantage of him for all those years.
And frame Will Powers, which is messed up, dude.
Yeah.
Not his fault.
So, you did do it, didn't you?
Yes. I am guilty. It was me.
Someone call an
Someone call an
ambulance.
ambulance!
Yeah, we're good.
I jumped on, it's all good.
I think this may be Vasquez, but there's blood everywhere. We're too late. Oh,
This may.
It's Vasquez.
There we go.
Who is it? I don't know who it is.
What happened here?
Manuel fell from the trailer stairs. Manuel!
Miss Vasquez, please try to remain calm.
Oh, it's Jackhammer. That's
Yeah.
who it is. Okay.
No, how could this?
It was an accident. Mr. Hammer was doing an action scene and...
No, Manuel!
Don't touch him, Miss Vasquez.
No! Please don't die. Please. Congratulations, Mr. Wright. I lose. Again.
Mr. Edgeworth, where's D. Vasquez?
In the waiting lobby, Your Honor, as calm and collected as ever.
I see. Mr. Wright.
Yes, Your Honor?
It appears you have brought about yet another miracle.
I thank you, Your Honor.
I think not, Your Honor. Will Powers was innocent. That he should be found so is only natural, not a miracle.
Yes, you're right. Very well. This court finds the defendant, Mr. Will Powers, not guilty. Woo!
Yay.
Woohoo! That is all. This court is adjourned. October 20th, 1:12 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 3.
I don't know what to say. Thank you so much.
I'm just glad you're okay.
Yes, but it's sad. I know now that Mr. Hammer stole my costume. It's bad enough that he wanted to kill Miss Vasquez. But to think that he tried to frame me for the murder. It makes me sad. Tell me why, Mr. Wright.
Huh?
Tell me. Why did Mr. Hammer want to blame me?
You
Well,
have evidence, right?
yeah.
Because this
Well, this is what I think.
this is like the optional helping the person get closure
Yeah.
one.
Mr. Hammer wanted to put the blame on you because...
Wait.
Why is that?
Is it?
Oh, is it Cody's book?
I think it's Cody's book.
Yeah, let's try it because he wanted to be this.
I hope it is.
We only get
Yeah.
one, one
Wait.
chance at this. So
Yeah,
I'm
we
gonna
only
look.
got
I'm gonna
one.
look up the solution just
Yeah,
in
it feels
case.
really bad if you get the closure one wrong. That feels
Yeah.
really bad.
Yeah.
And guess
Yeah.
what? That is correct.
Yeah,
it is
it
correct.
Cool.
It's just that he was envious of not being a star anymore, and it's just like really petty.
Yeah, Take that! It's because... Well, Will, it's because you were the Steel Samurai.
Because I was the Steel Samurai?
Mr. Hammer was a big star, once. But he was reduced to acting in a kids' show, and as the villain to boot. The kids loved the Steel Samurai, though,
And Maya.
and so he hated you. Yes, Maya as well.
I think I understand. He could have just told me. I would have changed places with him any time.
I think you're missing the point.
Thank you. I'm just glad it's all over.
So am I. So am I.
Congratulations, WP.
Oh, haha. Thanks to you, I'll be able to don the Steel Samurai outfit once more. I can't wait to get back into that sweaty costume and... Is something wrong?
No, of course not. Ah! Nick, Edgeworth.
Say something, right? I'm not good at small talk.
Relatable.
Huh? What? You walked right up to me to say that? That was too bad, Edgeworth.
You don't waste any time gloating, do you?
No. I really want to thank you. Vasquez would have gotten away if you hadn't stepped in.
Pleased to meet you. I'm Powers.
Edgeworth. I'm a big fan of your work, Mr. Powers.
Liar!
Right. I must say, I hadn't expected to meet you again after all these years.
Meet again?
However, in retrospect, it would have been better had we not met. Thanks to you, I am saddled with unnecessary feelings.
Unnecessary feelings.
Yes, unease and uncertainty.
Aren't those kind of necessary?
They only serve to get in my way. You listen to me, Phoenix Wright. Don't ever show your face in front of me again. That's what I came here to tell you.
Wow.
Mr. Wright? Was that guy your friend?
What? Friends? As if. They're rivals. Right, Nick?
For now we are. I guess.
Huh? Why do I get the feeling I'm missing something? Come on, Nick, tell me. What's the deal with you and Edgeworth?
And so the curtain closed on another trial. I caused quite a stir by revealing that accident from 5 years ago. It was the talk of the town. Thankfully, Global Studios rethought its programming change. They went back to making kid shows again.
Damn.
Yo.
This is it. The new show starts today. You're going to watch it with me, right?
I'll admit, I was kind of surprised. I didn't think they'd seriously go through with it.
You have to buy trading cards too, okay? We have to trade with Cody and that assistant.
Fine, I'll do it.
Isn't it great that WP gets to play the lead again? I wonder if they'll show his real face this time.
So wait, Will Powers is the Pink Princess. Is that what I'm supposed to?
Is Will
believe?
Powers the Pink Princess? That'd be funny.
Confirmed.
That's awesome.
That would be amazing.
That's something I didn't
Good
realize.
for Will.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't think the world is ready for the real Will Powers.
Don't be mean.
Okay, so another thing that I just noticed is the fact that clearly Sal Manella is still working there. When clearly he's
that
like,
was his
despite
idea,
being
yeah.
Clearly he's an accessory to murder, though.
It's
Oh.
yeah, that was not that.
Here's
That
the
to be
thing.
fair, that literally isn't a murder.
Yeah, it's self-defense,
it was a
right? Like,
Yep.
yeah. At worst, she will be convicted of manslaughter, which also severely downgrades Salmonella's crime too.
definitely. I mean, in
I wonder
real
if the
life,
fact that
any
they tried to-
studio would kick those people out ASAP. Like, even Will Powers.
Oh yeah,
would be involved in the
100%.
trial.
Wait, how do we know that Sal's still involved?
Yeah,
Well,
I know.
because the Pink Princess was his idea.
Oh,
Yeah,
right.
the pitch that he gave to Maya made the Pink Princess as a show sound way creepier than it ended up being, but yeah.
I mean, you haven't seen it.
True.
I guess you're right. I've
Maybe-
only seen one frame.
Maybe they zoom
By the way,
in on
I
Will
apologize
Powers'
for-
ass in the costume.
Oh,
Good.
God.
Objectively a good thing.
Yeah.
Good.
It's okay,
Good
Dusk.
stuff.
We understand. I think everybody understands we get technical difficulties from time to time.
Yeah, I
no worries.
apologize for that today, especially because this is a really big Edgeworth episode.
Yeah, it was a good one for him. He had some good lines. Yeah.
How did I deliver the most important Edgeworth line?
Very well.
Yeah, it was
Thank
very
you.
effective, very emotionally compelling.
Yeah. Okay, well, I think we're going to wrap up now. Thanks, everybody, for coming today. If you saw us on Twitch here, make sure to follow. If you're catching us on YouTube, make sure to like, subscribe, and comment. All that good stuff. We are Lights, Camera, Objection, and this has been our show. Thank you very much, and have a good day.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.